My grandmother was 78 when she suffered a massive stroke. Within 48 hours, a hospital administrator named Vance was already sniffing around her room. He didn't care about her soul. He cared about the bed space and the massive cost of long-term ICU care. Vance kept dropping subtle hints about how unrealistic we were being. He brought up our insurance caps. He brought up dignity. And then, he brought in the legal paperwork to sign her over to a state comfort care facility. Essentially, leaving her to die. When I told him I saw her fingers twitch when I played her favorite jazz record, Vance just smiled, patted my shoulder like I was a clueless child, and called it involuntary reflexes. He actually said, "You're letting your grief turn into denial." We fought like hell. We went to the board. We begged the doctors, but they all backed Vance. They said he was just following standard protocol. Then, the ultimatum came. Vance gave us 72 hours to sign the transfer papers, or face bankruptcy from the daily medical bills. But the very next morning, as I sat by her bed, crying, my grandmother didn't just twitch. She looked right at me, and clearly whispered my name. When I called Vance in, showing him she was awake, he didn't look happy. He looked furious. He said, "Even if she's awake, she'll just be a vegetable. Let her go." That was our breaking point. We bypassed the entire board, and went straight to the local news and a medical malpractice lawyer. The investigation exposed everything. Vance wasn't trying to save us money. He was getting massive quarterly bonuses for keeping the hospital's long-term care costs down by forcing elderly patients out. He lost his license and is now facing criminal fraud charges, while my grandmother is back home, sitting in her favorite armchair, drinking her morning coffee.